Do you guys like theories? Because I do. I find them very entertaining, but there are some that are just very stupid and just very delusional. Like most recently, we got the conformity gate theory that Moist Critical talked about with the whole Stranger Things, how there was like a secret episode, the Snowpiercer being in the Willy Wonka universe theory. Like those theories. But K-pop theories can be a big stretch. Like you can't even call it a stretch. You bring that rubber band way too long and then it's gonna snap. And here I'm going to talk about a theory about ILLIT and newjeans in which that rubber band just snaps. A couple days ago, by the time this video is posted, I saw on Twitter, I know, Twitter, there were some newjeans fans that were bringing up the ILLIT music video of Little Monster and how the visuals and what it portrays was mocking newjeans, saying that newjeans were monsters. I can't play the audio, but let me just show you the clip of what they're talking about. So basically here you have like the members like eating the gummy bears, and those gummy bears are supposed to represent the members of newjeans because all of their colors correlate to the newjeans colors exactly. And they're basically saying that the gummy bears symbolically represent as like the monsters, in which it's basically Hybe, their label in a way, trying to project the hate it has towards newjeans, and by putting it in this music video for ILLIT. And there's another tweet here where they say that they copied the girls' drawings for Get Up photo book for their comeback teasers, and then they, talk about the gummy bear too for Little Monster. I will say this though, I don't think it's a stretch when people say that there is a bit of like copying the homework when it comes to ILLIT, which does make me a little upset because I do think they could do more with ILLIT. I mean, it's not like they did it recently. I really liked Not Cute Anymore. I think I didn't really get like a newjeans vibe. It was kind of more of a ILLIT vibe. Because if anything, I think with ILLIT, they make things like they have this like cute concept, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty like disturbing in a way-ish. It's kind of like, oh, like there's Cherish My Love, for example. It sounds cute, but if you really listen to the lyrics, it's just like, if you hear like a guy singing that to you, you'd be freaked out. So I think that's kind of like what ILLIT is, in my opinion, how I view it. I think they're really great music group. But I just feel like there are some things in which they kind of portray a little bit of the newjeans in it, which I don't like. But I will say this though, this theory is just off. Very, very off. People are also saying that this music video was made by a Japanese producer and not by ILLIT Labs. That's apparently the producing company that's responsible for making ILLIT music videos along with other groups like ENHYPEN. Yeah, ILLIT Labs doesn't manage like newjeans. It's Ador who manages the music videos and whatnot. But basically, the point I'm trying to make here, I think the theory is just stupid because, okay, I can see where they kind of went with this, but if you pay attention to the lyrics of Little Monster, here, let me recite them for you real quick. So according to the English translation, this is how it goes. Something feels off, I don't know what it is. The 100 cells of my heart can't sit still. Something is chasing us, can you hear it? This can't be ignored. I'm not saying it word for word, I'm just kind of like keeping it condensed so that you don't have to hear the whole thing like word for word. And then pre-chorus is like, we're creating a monster, stuffing this huge awful stress into a giant bowl. Let's eat all the monsters, devour them all, finish them off in one bite. So basically what I'm interpreting, and this is just my interpretation, this isn't the official interpretation of this music video. All the stress that they're accumulating is like, sticking with them as they move forth with their career. And they're saying, let's just clump it all together and eat it in one bite. And that's what they're addressing the stress as monsters. And they just kind of go on with that, saying, I don't know, I don't want to 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 know anymore. Meaning, for what I think, it means I don't want to know where, I don't want to dive too deep into the stress of like the what if I fail or what if yada yada yada. Basically all this like second guessing and like questioning yourself built from all that stress. And they're just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just keep going. Let's just eat up the anxiety and stress and move on. But it's honestly not like the craziest theory. I mean, I did say it's like one of those theories where they stretch it so hard, the rubber band snaps. I just think it's just weird because no one would have thought about this after the whole newjeans situation has like resurfaced recently, when the CEO Min Hee-jin, she actually won her court case with against Hybe, in which she got like 20 something like million one. I'm not too sure about the currency, but she got a pretty hefty money from that court case. And there's just like this drama where like newjeans fans don't know if they should celebrate it or not, because she, you know, got newjeans into this whole mess and all that stuff. I didn't make a video on it because it was just too complicated, and I just really didn't think it was that important, because bottom line is they're gone. newjeans is over. It's done. RIP. Nail the freaking coffin. They're done. And I realized I didn't really dive too deep into what I mentioned earlier. I do kind of think there is some recyclable content with K-pop, especially with ILLIT. You know, they kind of like throw in a bit of like newjeans, like whatever here and there, but I don't think it's to hate newjeans. I think what they did with newjeans worked very well for a group that just debuted. And then they try to do the same thing with ILLIT, in which ILLIT pops off, just not in a newjeans way, in kind of their own way. Like, there's some of their songs just go trending on TikTok, like Billy on Do the Dance or whatever. And there's just a lot of people saying that, oh, like, these are these colors are not invented by newjeans or whatever. And then people are counter arguing with, I don't think you understand that this was the concept that they have been building up for newjeans. Like, the gummy bears and the colors really mean a lot. I couldn't tell you if that's true or not. I don't follow newjeans. I'm not a big fan. Music's great, but I wouldn't tell you. I don't dive too deep into the K-pop lore when it comes to like music videos. But yeah, I just thought it was a funny thing to share. I just think people just can't get over the fact newjeans is over, and by some miracle, if they do come back, yay. But until something like that happens in another lifetime, I don't think the bunnies here are gonna be too thrilled, and they're just gonna find any reason to just hate other K-pop groups. And quite frankly, I'm just getting tired of it. It's annoying. It's ridiculous. Just let ILLIT do their thing, yo. Like, they're having a tour now. I hope they come to North America soon. Looking forward to it. And I want to make it very clear, I'm not making this video and like hating on newjeans fans or whatever because I love ILLIT. I just think the theory in itself is just stupid in general, and I don't think it really is that deep. But please, like, you know, test me on that, debate with me on that, because I don't dive too deep into the lore, and I'm pretty sure this is all just visuals. It's nothing about this is supposed to be like storytelling or whatever. Like, I do know that there's some K-pop music videos and songs in general that have meaning. Like, I know one of Yoonjin's songs, like I equals not doll, it's like a play of words, like idol doesn't mean like doll. And like, you know, songs like that, I get that there's some depth and meaning, and this song does. But I think the music video is just purely for visuals, not to just project hate on a K-pop group that hasn't been talked about. Honestly, hasn't been talked about for the past 3 years, other than court cases in general. I really can't tell you if I hear anything good about newjeans, or like how people like still like their songs and whatever, because the last time I heard, people hated Coca-Cola. And I know they have released songs after that, but really it just trends on TikTok, and nobody thinks about newjeans in general. They're just like, oh yeah, let's follow the trend. And then when a court case stuff like this happens in the past like years or so, then people talk about newjeans all of a sudden. But that's just my opinion. I couldn't tell you. Maybe I'm wrong. Please debate me in the comments. I'm very curious. But yeah, I don't think I need to say anything more other than that. That's all I gotta say. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.